What's going on, y'all? Forward Favor Man back with a video. Scary and creepy TikTok stories that'll give you the chills. Let's go ahead and hop into the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below.
Horrifying moments captured on live streams, part 2. In July of 2020, Twitch streamer Angel Walks was streaming a Warzone tournament when all of a sudden loud noises and the sound of banging on doors can be heard from behind him. As the stream continues, the knocks gradually become louder and the sound of screaming can be heard in the background.
What the fuck is that? Yo, what?
Angel, you okay?
Yo, Angel.
What had happened?
What the fuck?
Dude, what?
No fucking
Hey
way.
guys, I'm sorry. My brother just died. I have to go.
No. What?
Following the stream, Angel explained through a series of tweets that his brother had died of an overdose and that he had to sell his gaming setup in order to pay for the funeral.
Scary true stories that will...
That's a crazy story. That's a wild one. Being on live, playing on live. And yeah, I guess the people you're playing with being able to listen in on in real time. You know, their gamer friend's family member passing away. That's wild to me. Initially, I was thinking somebody was trying to break in. It sounded like somebody was trying to break some glass or something like that, but maybe they're trying to get his attention. Crazy.
keep
Sad.
you up at night. 15 years ago, a teenage girl named Misty and her mother were going home one night after church. Their house was about 20 minutes away and her mom hated driving home in the dark, so she was driving pretty fast. As they were driving, Misty decided to look out her window, and as she looked up, she saw what appeared to be a little girl sitting on the side of the road by herself in the dark. She told her mom and the two decided to turn around and try and help her, and as they approached the girl, they slowed down to get a better look. The girl appeared to be a teenager, and she was sitting down rocking back and forth with her face buried in her legs. Misty's mom kept driving and then turned back around to help the girl, but when they came back to find her, she was gone. They looked around for a bit and decided to go home. 3 miles down the road, they stopped at a stop sign, and her mom gasped. That same creepy girl was sitting there. It was as if she teleported. Misty's mom stopped and rolled down the window. Misty was so scared that she looked away, and that's when her mother screamed and they drove off. Crying, her mother said she had no face.
Have you heard about the doll that
It says she teleported. I'm not messing with any abandoned children after dark. When it's too late and, you know, you got girls in white gowns and, you know, their hair is covering their face. You can't see what's going on. They're just creeping and walking, you know, in a very strange manner. If they're not begging and pleading for help, if they're not crying out for help, at that point, I'm going to be skeptical on assisting them, man. Just keep it honest. Like, you see in all these movies, that's where you go left. I mean, if it doesn't add up, you got people walking around late hours of the night in night gowns and they're not in any distress. They're just walking. That's odd. That's not something it's one thing if you see somebody that's screaming for help, saying, hey, somebody's chasing me. They tried to kidnap me. Call the police. Then you know somebody's distressed. But you just see a random person walking down the street. That seems intentional. That seems like they want to be there. So, got to be able to assess your surroundings.
grows real human hair. The doll's name is Okiku, and there's actually different legends, but the most popular one is that this doll was bought by a 17-year-old boy to give to his sister, and this was back in the year 1918. The 3-year-old girl loved the doll very much. She took it everywhere with her, but she unfortunately died one day after catching a cold, and that's when things with the doll started to get very strange. The jet black hair of the doll started to get longer every single day, and before long, the hair was all the way down to the doll's knees. days. The family was extremely alarmed and concluded that their daughter's spirit had somehow inhabited the doll. And whenever they would trim the doll's hair, it would just grow back again. Now, they were unwilling to get rid of the doll because if their daughter's spirit was in it, they just didn't want to discard it. So they took it to a temple in the town of Iwamizawa. The family explained the doll's unusual qualities to the priest of the temple, but he accepted it anyway. Trimming the doll's hair is a normal thing to do, and this doll has actually become very famous throughout Japan.
Imagine seeing this guy in the camera that
It's a
looks on
definite
your
no
bed
for
as
me.
you
That's a
sleep.
no.
A woman who works long hours is told by her kids that she started snoring at night. As she doesn't believe them, she decides to set up a camera and record in her room at night. But when she plays back the recording the next day, she's horrified. See, she wasn't alone in her room that night, and there was glimpses and recording of 3 men standing over her bed as she slept. One of the men making comments about how beautiful she looked as she slept. He then says, "You get the
Weirdo.
jewelry, I'm gonna tie her up and have my way with her." As she lays there sleeping, the 3 men start to argue. There's a scuffle and suddenly a body hits the ground. The fighting continues on the ground and just sounds like muffled wrestling until one of the voices say, "What the fuck, he's dead, you killed him." Without hesitation, the other man says, "Help me with his body. We're going to have to come back for this bitch and her stuff." The woman takes the tape to police and they confirm 3 men in a struggle, but couldn't give her any more information than that.
Normal looking photos
Man,
with the
dude's stories always got some recording, being recorded, monitored. Sleeping, you find out something happened. That's like dude's specialty. Oh yeah, the bodies. Come on, man.
make sure to like and follow.
Girl woke up with bruises every morning.
That's strange. That's strange. That's very odd. Dude ran up the score in Dance Dance Revolution before shooting up a school.
This is the creepy story about Follow Me. There was a 15-year-old girl named Chloe who has an Instagram account. She loves to take photos of different things and post them on there. Chloe wanted a lot of followers, so she always commented on other people's posts saying, "Follow me and I'll follow you." One day when she was looking for new followers, she came across a strange profile, and the account was a man who took apart dolls. As usual, Chloe left a comment saying, "Follow me and I'll follow you." An hour later, the man left a comment on one of her photos saying that "I'm following you." Whenever she posted a photo, the man would always comment, "I'm following you." One night, Chloe's parents were not home. Chloe then received a picture on Instagram, and when she opened it, she noticed it was a picture of her sitting on her bed. She then heard a man's voice from behind her say, "I'm following you."
A man's voice from behind her. That's crazy. Some of these stories are just far-fetched. But comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. Put it in the comment section. Check out the TikTok playlist. Peace, love, prosperity. Additional recommendations, put them down below. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. God bless.